Hello YouTube, another video about Call of Duty. It's been a while since I made a Call of Duty video, but I want to discuss something that really bothers me to the point where I gave up Call of Duty entirely. So as you know, as of me making this video and uploading this video, Black Ops 7 has been a shit show. Everyone is talking about their opinion about it, and people that I know that are huge fans of Black Ops 7, they didn't like bother buying the game. So it's not a surprise that, Call of Duty is going downhill. What you see in the background footage is Modern Warfare 2 DMZ. In my opinion, this was the peak of the Modern Warfare remake, or should I say Call of Duty reboot, because they basically reboot everything, the Black Ops series, the Modern Warfare series, and they attempted to reboot the World War II series, but the numbers, the sales,
Welcome to Al Mazrah.
it wasn't high
Explore,
enough for them
secure
to
intel,
continue
and
the
loot
World
to
War
gain
II
access to new
aesthetics
missions.
and
Enemy threat is high, so
storyline for
expect
it, so they
contact.
just continue with the Modern Warfare. Now, Modern Warfare 2, this is just my opinion. I think it was the peak of the reboot of the series because Modern Warfare 2 added something that it wasn't never there before, and that was DMC, an extraction shooter. In my opinion, if Modern Warfare, or should I say Activision, the studio that made Modern Warfare, in my opinion, if they were to stick with DMC and kept updating, make a standalone online mode, separate from the rest of the Call of Duty, just like Warzone, which, by the way, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but Warzone is a
Eyes up.
separate
Sector's hot.
game mode from the Call of Duty franchise. So you could
Marking
still play
SMG.
Warzone no matter which Call of Duty you have, as long as you have access to Warzone. You could play it for free, and it'll constantly keep getting updates all over again.
Enemy car marked.
So DMC, it, in my opinion, it was the main reason why Modern Warfare 2 was the peak of the reboot series, which is
Got one
ironic
sided
because if
here.
you pay attention to back to Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare 2 was also the peak because it basically grabbed everything that was awesome from the original Modern Warfare game and amped it up
Ultra
to,
One, a squad mate
three
is
times
down. You
better.
are taking effective
And then,
fire.
of course, when Modern Warfare 3 came out, it was kind of a little over the top and it kind of got watered down. Similar here in the reboot series,
Yeah, about that.
the
Here's that
first
fucking
Modern
good.
Warfare reboot, it was
Oh fuck yeah, team
very
Joker.
good polish, and people love Warzone so much
Ultra
so
One,
that
sending medical requests to
after
nearby
Modern
operators.
Warfare 2 came out, people will still play Warzone in Modern Warfare 1, so I kind of find that funny. Until Activision decided to pull the plug and eventually, quote unquote, expired the game mode. Now in Modern Warfare 2, it's kind of the same thing, but in my opinion, what made this game peak was again DMC. And what I'm very, very upset is that they pulled the plug similar to Warzone 1 from the original, well, not the original, the reboot of Modern Warfare 1. They pulled in the plug, and yeah, it got a lot of players upset. Me personally, I got upset that fact that
Marking
they
hit.
discontinued DMC. DMC, in my opinion, was an amazing extraction shooter, something that felt, I won't say original, but definitely well made, so much so that a lot of casual players, not just competitive, but casual players enjoy playing the game. The only thing that it felt quote unquote competitive, something that you kind of take it seriously, is when you're
Aw, bitch.
completing the mission and you badly want to get
He's on
missions
the fucking
and
can.
rewards in this game mode done. And the
Shut
only
up,
way
shut
you
up,
could
shut up.
get it
Relax,
done
relax.
is do the mission, complete the mission, and extract alive.
Watch this, he's
If you
relax.
do the mission, complete the mission, and do not extract, you kind of lose all that progression. And that's the only time when you basically get gamer rage. But when it comes to like completing missions, all that stuff, and everything else, it felt very casual, and that's something I liked. And again, it blend with casual mode and a little competitive. I'm
Enemy
very
down.
hesitant to say competitive because it's not something that you actually what's the best way I could say it? Progressing in rank, more like you make progression through achievements and awards. And in my opinion, it is way better feeling than playing competitive matches because in competitive rank modes such as regular Warzone and of course multiplayer online competitive mode, you constantly win and lose constantly. But here in DMC, the only thing that felt competitive was progression. And for those of you guys know how progression works
Hey,
in video games, it's
okay,
either
that's you gotta be like.
you achieve your progression
I
or
have
you
a
just don't.
stealth on, and then I got a
There's
comp
nothing
fire
like
backpack and
winning or
protection helmet.
losing, if that makes sense. Like you could win a bunch of games and then lose a bunch of games and then your rank, fluctuates. But here since there's no rank, only progression and only completing the mission, like once you finish
There's
the
a
mission,
shit
that's
ton of
it.
self-revives right here.
Um
And an M13B.
Basically it's pure progression and there's nothing like you really
No.
lose. So as a result, DMC felt very casual and a little competitive. But again, I'm hesitant to say competitive. I want to say a
I
little
need a
bit
damn. I need a
taken
damn
seriously
fucking
in terms of
plates.
finishing
Here, I got a plate box I'll
progression, if
drop.
that makes sense. So it's kind of similar to Helldivers, but the difference is Helldivers is purely a PvE game. DMC is a PvP and VE game. So aside from fighting bots and fighting enemy AI that are also kind of like boss battle, here in DMZ you also fight other players, and of course you could loot their players,
Yeah, I
loot
got
their
it.
stuff. But of course that's gonna get other players mad because
Yeah, I got
they're
it.
gonna lose quote
Motherfucker,
unquote
that nigga's
progression.
fucking.
But
Thought he could get
again,
me. I don't
DMC
know.
felt casual and a little bit serious at
But
the
it is
same
what it
time
is.
in a good way. And me, I kind of wish to see more of that, but I got so pissed off when Modern Warfare 3 did away with DMC. So, and what makes it even worse is that they try to replace it with a bootleg version of zombies. And
Man, I'm so
when
glad
you
we walked
play
out on top of that
Modern
fucking
Warfare
match.
3 Zombies, which is the DMC version, it felt super incomplete, especially with the whole crafting system. If you guys remember the Modern Warfare 2 crafting system, it felt very complete, very simplified. But in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, there was none of that, just junk laying around. So basically, what I'm getting at is this: if Activision, or should I say Blizzard, or whatever studio that's in charge of the Call of Duty franchise, if they really want this franchise to stay alive, stay relevant, because right now it's very clear that Modern Warfare 3 was, you could say, the game that made the franchise go downhill, and it
Anyone
went
need a
downhill
Crown's
even
vest?
further thanks to
I
Black
got
Ops
one.
6 and 7. Black Ops 6, it was, you could say it slowed down the downhill, the spiral going down, because Black Ops 6, it had a very good campaign, it had a very good storytelling. And me personally, I honestly kind of liked it. It was kind of, I won't say it was the best story of all time. I will say it was decent and very enjoyable. But the multiplayer, it wasn't good enough, and the lack of new stuff was also wasn't good enough. I did enjoy Zombies, Black Ops 6 Zombies, but of course, in season around season 2 or 3 or whatever season was when the skin Juggernaut came out, I kind of like stopped spending money on Call of Duty, and from there on, I just stopped supporting the game or playing the game altogether, which I'll showcase here in the background a bit. Here, it's me using the Juggernaut skin. I really like the skin, and me playing Black Ops 6 Zombies, but that was like the last season or the last time I ever support Call of Duty. Now, with Black Ops 7 coming out, well, it already came out, and everyone is not happy with Black Ops 7, and we could tell, like us gamers, when we pay attention to something that we're interested in, we could tell that something is wrong or something is not quite right. And Black Ops 7 essentially gave us the huge disappointment that it turned out we were right. We knew that the developers they were gonna be lazy with Black Ops 7. We knew that Black Ops 7 is gonna have like lackluster story, lackluster gameplay mechanics, and essentially the developers they did not listen to the community. So as a result, people just simply speak with their wallets. Like literally, that's all you have to do as a consumer. Stop playing the game, stop spending any money, don't even bother buying their next product. So the next time when I buy something Call of Duty related, it has to be with DMZ. And in my opinion, if the franchise wants to stay alive, stay relevant, they have to make a very good DMC game mode and invest in DMC, the extraction shooter, because it's becoming very clear with the Helldivers 2, with the what's it called, Escape from Chalrock, even the new game that just came out, Arc Raiders. It's becoming very clear that extraction shooter is becoming the next big thing. Before this whole battle royale mode, at first it was considered casual, but then it became very competitive, and people play Fortnite, they play Warzone, they play what's it called? League? No, not League of Legends. Darn it, I forgot that other game. It's that game where it's also battle royale, but it's a little futuristic. Takes place in the same universe as Titanfall. Darn it, why I could not think of that name, but I hope you guys understand. Basically, what I'm saying is that the era of battle royale mode is sort of over. And because most people play games casually, this is something that the Call of Duty franchise kind of forgot. Because most people play Call of Duty casually, DMZ, in my opinion, was the perfect game mode for casual players. And that's why DMZ was very popular in Modern Warfare 2, and it was the main reason why Modern Warfare 2 was considered peak of the reboot series. Now that they've done away with DMC, you kind of could tell, and I bet my money there's correlation with this. When they did away with DMC, you kind of could tell that from Modern Warfare 3, it went from downhill. Black Ops 6 was sort of good. You could say it slowed down the downhill spiral, but it still went downhill. Now with Black Ops 7, and it was very clear to us consumer that it was going to be a a crappy game. It went down even further, and now the Call of Duty franchise it damages reputation. So the only way the Call of Duty franchise to save itself is they have to invest in DMC, the upcoming DMC 2.0, and they have to make a very good DMC game with a good story, good gameplay mechanics, just like the original DMC, and they have to put in the work basically. And I promise to the Call of Duty franchise they will succeed if they do it right. Because that's for us gamers, that's all we care about. We care about fun, we care about good gameplay design, good story, and something engaging. But guys, I'm gonna edit here because I feel like I ranted enough, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say throughout this video. Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe, and leave a comment down in the comment section below. I love to hear your thoughts, and I love to hear your thoughts on DMC 2.0 that's about to come out, and hopefully they do it right. Well guys, thank you for watching. See you guys.